Greetings and welcome to today's encouraging word. On Tuesday, Louise Johnson spoke about Paul's letter to the Philippians, written when he was in jail. Paul landed in jail a bunch of times during his ministry, and one of the stories about his jail time is contained in Acts chapter 16. I put the link down below and commend it to your reading. It's an amazing story. He lands in jail because he heals a slave girl who is a diviner, and her owners press charges because they've lost their source of income. So there Paul is in a jail in Philippi, and he uses that horrible experience actually to proclaim the gospel. He is singing hymns in the jail and no doubt telling his fellow inmates about Jesus. An earthquake happens, and the doors of the prison miraculously pop open and all of their chains fall off. The jailer is about to commit suicide because he's failed in his duty to keep the prisoners in the prison. But when he goes into the jail, he discovers they're all still there. Paul tells him, we're all here, all of us. And he goes about converting the jailer to faith in Jesus Christ. I find that to be an amazing story of compassion for someone who was ostensibly Paul's enemy, his jailer. And I thought about that story because of something that happened last week in the course of our work. All of us on the pastoral staff have been calling those who are in the at-risk or more vulnerable segment of our population. And one of the members that I called, her home health aide, answered the phone and explained that this woman, our member, asked her to come in early. She's only supposed to be there for a few hours a week, but she asked her to come in early because she was feeling sick. We discovered that she was symptomatic and tried to get her and her home health aide a test. Couldn't do it. That's another story. But this home health aide, out of an abundance of caution, not to spread the virus, but also to take care of this woman, the woman who's our member and who lives alone at home. She's been staying with her for 24 hours a day for the last, 5, 6, 7 days. And I find that a really inspiring act of compassion, a really heroic act of compassion. And I tell that story hoping it might inspire you. I also want to say that not all of us can be heroes, though. Sometimes it's enough just to get through this thing. We need to be really very, very gentle with ourselves in the midst of all this. And yet, I think that story encourages us and perhaps inspires us to think about how can we be compassionate to the people around us? How can we express that spirit, that loving spirit of Jesus Christ to those around us? I hope those stories, Acts 16 and the story I just told, inspires you. And I certainly hope that this finds you well and healthy. God bless you.